Huh, it looks like I tried to get a turkey flag here for Lurley, but it looks like it is not working on my overlay. So we're going to have a bit of a scuffed overlay here. Apologies for that. I thought that I had a turkey flag available in this overlay package, but I do not. Anyway, apologies. We are going to get started regardless. We're not going to wait for me to get started here. Or we're not going to wait for me to do that. Let's get underway. Scrub versus Lurley. For the record, I think Lurley's going to win this. I said earlier on, Scrub is the dark horse of the tournament, but the reason I don't call him one of the favorites is because games like this are... I think they're the kind of games that Scrub is just liable to get tilted in. So he's really got to do his best to stay level-headed if things go wrong at all, if he's, getting bumped, if he's getting starved from boost, if he's not able to get his hands on the ball. He's just got to stay composed, because when you put Scrub against someone who he has a lot of respect for, someone like Khaled, someone like Fairy, and he loses a game or loses a goal or two, he doesn't get tilted because he has the respect for his opponent. But we've seen it in the past against Revzy, against Rezi, against plenty of other players who Scrub thinks he should be beating. He doesn't have the same level of composure. So let's see if Scrub can keep his head today. Even if he does, Lurley is a really, really tough competitor. He's beaten Khaled in the DreamHack 1v1 tournament recently. He took 2 games off Daniel, albeit on EU server, recently on Fear's channel. Made top 8 over there. So, yeah, Lurley's in form in tournaments, and he's, I think, the higher rated of the 2 players as well. And yeah, just another reminder for people just tuning in. The Turkish flag didn't load for some reason. I think it's supposed to be in this overlay package. We did add all the flags of all the participants, but for some reason it's not loading. So I probably just beamed it with the file. I probably just loaded the wrong file of flags. My bad on that one. I'm sorry. I did try and get this fixed before the stream, but I think I've just beamed it. Just use a blank orange color. Isn't that what we've got? We've got an orange color with kind of like a little thing that failed to load. Yeah, we've got a big orange box for Lurley because he's an orange team. But we've also got a little image that has clearly failed to load there. So that I'm going to leave that there. So now you guys know that that is totally wrong. Here's Lurley opening up a huge hook shot angle. Just sending a tame shot on target. I think he was afraid of hitting the bar if he really went through that ball, because the first touch was such a heavy one. Scrub sends a big flick into the bar. Lurley read it immediately and ran straight away for the boost. Scrub cuts off the long shot. Both players staying away from demos. Neither went for one in that exchange. Scrub with a boost steal. But Lurley's boost is just fine. I mean, I don't know if Scrub's realized, but Lurley's not had to use much in this entire play. He's just had momentum the entire time, and he will be the first to score. I think Scrub underestimating the boost management of Lurley here, because yeah, he got the boost steal, but Lurley didn't really use any of the boosts that he'd picked up on the other side of the goal just moments ago. He just stayed supersonic, didn't have to boost at all. And here's a potential 4th goal for Lurley, and it's a kickoff goal as well. So this is the key moment, I think, for the game. Scrub Killa, sometimes in these kind of settings, will lose control and lose focus, or lose focus. I don't know how it is he says it. I'm pretty sure that's a word that he says with a funny accent. And he needs kick-off goals, as you guys have so eloquently pointed out. Oh, Lurley with the speed. Look at the transition from Lurley. Completely outplaying Scrub here. Jumps up onto the ball, wave dashes as a first touch, and then smacks the ball into the open net. 4-goal advantage. Scrub sticking to the standard kick-off. But unfortunately, this is turning into more of a kick W. Lurley chips it under him. Predicted the high challenge. And Scrub has pre-jumped way past the ball. 5-goal advantage for Lurley. Scrub, I think, taking a delayed kickoff there, and it's worked even worse. 7-1. This is getting ugly. He does not have any additional time to react. I mean, this is the part of the game where you just have to level out and stop conceding. Scrub is not switching up the kickoff enough. He's sticking to pretty standard ones, and Lorley is crushing him. 8-1. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this one-sided, I'll be honest. I predicted Lorley to win, but I thought it would be close. This is just outrageous. Lorley's scoring with every attack. Scrub can't get a save, he can't get a kickoff win. Now he finally switches to the wave dash kickoff. I think he should have done this a while ago, because it hasn't got him a kickoff goal. But look, he's in control of the ball, and more importantly, he didn't concede immediately. Like, he's been conceding kickoff goals over and over again off strong possessions from Lorley. And credit to Lorley, he's the one putting in those strong shots, very efficient setups after winning kickoff possessions. Scrub Killa didn't switch to the wave dash kickoff fast enough. Now that he's switched to the wave dash kickoff and back to standard, he's actually won 2 kickoffs in a row, or had a much better result. So yeah, I think he had to do that earlier in this game. It took far too long to make that change. But there's still time. I mean, the advantage of going down so much so early is that you've got a long time left. The bad news is it could just get even worse, and it is getting worse for Scrub. So Lorley spots another opening, and that's a really good job playing a safe challenge from a position like this. A Scrub still has time, and he's back within 6. High-scoring games like this do yield comebacks more than lower-scoring games. So let's see if Scrub can just get more chances to score. He absolutely cannot afford to concede anymore. This should be a goal for Scrub. Oh, what a recovery, actually. Never mind. Lorley, so quick to get back into position there. But here comes Scrub, still looking for a pretty quick goal. Fortunately, he hits the ball right into Lorley, who's camping the near post, and Lorley barrels straight through him on the sidewall. Wave dash for the finish. Cheeky as he slots in the 10th goal. Lorley been the better player in every minute in almost every play that we've seen here on another level today. And yeah, he's won the most of the kickoffs, but in the modern ones meta, with how many kickoffs and how many strategies you've got available to you, if you're losing kickoffs and you keep going for a similar strategy, just keep playing standard. You know, I really think that's on the player at that these days. It's not. We're not in the 2017, 2018 series where players didn't have all these kickoff strats that we now do. Scrub going to keep playing. He's going to keep trying to make this a bit prettier, and he's got one. Long shot from distance sinks. And he got pretty good power on this one. But you think it has to just be consolation here. 6 in 50 seconds is a lot to ask. Lorley's beaten the kickoff here, though. Scrub will get one more chance at it. He's just got to go straight for the goal here. No other options. And he does go straight for the goal. And he won't get it. But, Scrub's just playing for any win that he can there. Needed one goal every, I think, 6 seconds or 7 seconds if you count 0-second play. And it's not going to happen. That's GG's. Scrub knows that it is absolutely over. He played this one right until the moment that it wasn't possible to win. And now that it is completely impossible, he has conceded another one. But Lorley is definitely a tough competitor. There's a reason I predicted him to win. It's not just because I thought Scrub would get tilted. It's because Lorley's been putting in great tournament results recently. Like I said, he beat Khaled 2-0 in DreamHack, lower bracket. He came, I think, second in a stacked group on Fear's channel. Took 2 games off Daniel. He's definitely in great tournament form. And, even if Scrub doesn't lose his composure, which I don't think he did. I don't think Scrub really lost his composure here, to give credit to him. I think the only mistake he made is he didn't switch up the kickoff strat at all until it was far too late. The damage had been done. And Lorley will advance with a very, very impressive performance. So that means that Lorley, if what I'm being told is true, will be going up against Appjack in the next round. Appjack disposing of cash 9-2. And Ashley has also eliminated Kieran 7-2. All very one-sided games have just been streamed. So Appjack, Lorley, one of the next round games. Nah, I don't think Scrub... Yeah, everybody's saying Scrub's tilted. Like I said, I don't think he lost his composure at all here. I think he just played the wrong kickoff strats. That's really all there was to this. And Lorley played really well. You can't take anything away from Lorley. Lorley was really, really good at just taking minuscule advantages in kickoffs and turning it into immediate shots on target. He was just very, very efficient. very effective with his offense. So really well played game there. No shame to lose this one at all. But yeah, up next on my channel is going to be Luis versus Trex. We're finishing off round 1 here. Fahad versus Tho is going to be streamed on Shogun's channel, and Oski versus Ruas is going to be streamed by Tylacto. And then starting round 2, I believe I'm going to be streaming Joria's TRK, and then I'm not sure who's going to be taking Khaled, Moxie, and Emre Revzi, but I'm going to fill in. Yeah, we've got a little doc here that we use to fix the games. So guys, I'm gonna go get the next game set up. It's last game for round 1, Luis versus Trex. I'm gonna go get it started and figure out with Shogun and Tylacto who's gonna be streaming what games in the next round. So see you in a bit. Just a quick BRB from me. We're gonna be starting Luis versus Trex in a couple of minutes.